Hello, we're on to another round of Premier League matches, week number 35 now. But first, let's take a look at what happened in week 34, some crucial results for both ends of the table, with those Champions League, Europa League relegation places heating up immensely, with only 4 matches left to go. Some teams need to win all their games, or at least win most of their games to confirm their spots. So first up, Watford with a crucial win against Norwich, 2-1. Emi Benidai scoring first for Norwich. Watford with Craig Dawson and Danny Welbeck to turn things around and give them a very vital 3 points and effectively sending Norwich down. I mean, Norwich has to win all of their 4 games and hope that the other teams all lose. So it's basically impossible for them now. That was their last opportunity to make a big turnaround and potentially stay up, but Norwich, done. My team, Chelsea, 3-2 winners against Crystal Palace. Jasper. Olivier Giroud scoring first, and then Christian Pulisic. So it was a comfortable 2-0 leads. But Wilfried Zaha, magnificent strike, got Crystal Palace back into it. And in the second half, Tammy Abraham scoring, but a minute later, Christian Benteke managing to pull one back. So it was always a very nervy contest, because Crystal Palace had a chance right at the death where they hit the post and somehow it was cleared away, and we managed to survive, and crucial 3 points, and we're up to 3rd place now, so well done to us. As Arsenal and Leicester 1-1 draw, Aubameyang scoring for Arsenal and Jamie Vardy scoring for Leicester. Those are the 2 top goal scorers there this season. They are tied on the goals, so it's kind of ironic that both scored a goal in this particular match. I wonder who's going to win the Golden Boot this season. Is it going to be one of those 2 players? Feel free to let me know. And Teke got sent off for Arsenal before Jamie Vardy managed to equalise for Leicester. Burnley, 1-0 winners against West Ham Rodriguez in their 38th minute. Manchester City at home, no problems, 5-0 winners against Newcastle. Jesus, Mahrez, Fernandes, own goal, Silva and Sterling on the score sheet. Sheffield United in the very final seconds against Wolves managed to win a 1-0 from a corner kick. Egan on the score sheet in that game there. Liverpool ended their away woes with a 3-1 victory against Brighton. 2 very early goals, Salah and Henderson. Trossard scored for Brighton and Salah got his second in the second half for Liverpool. So the overall most points in the season record is still on for them if they manage to win their last 4 games. Everton and Southampton, 1-1 draw, McAllister and Danny Ings on the score sheet. Danny Ings, one of those other top goal scorer potentials that if he manages to ban in a few more at the end of the season, he might overtake the likes of Aubameyang and Jamie Vardy there. Bournemouth, surprising 0-0 draw against Tottenham, so that helps a bit for their cause to stay up. And Manchester United, 3-0 winners against Astonvilla. Fernandes, Greenwood and Pogba on the score sheet for them. It's just me that got involved with the predictions there, as the matches come thick and fast, so it's hard to constantly upload in a period of time there, because you get less than a day between matches at times, so can't blame you guys necessarily, but if you manage to watch this in time, feel free to put your predictions in for the next lot of matches. So I managed to get 6 correct out of 10, including Chelsea to win, Watford, Manchester City, Burnley correct score against West Ham, Everton to draw against Southampton, and Manchester United correct score against Astonvilla. So pretty good overall. And we find out about Manchester City's Champions League fate in a few days' time. Currently, they were banned for the next 2 seasons, so that would mean the 5th place team that finishes in the Premier League will get that spot instead of them. However, if somehow they get away with it, then we have to finish in the top 4. So currently it's Chelsea, Leicester and Manchester United, all within 3 points of each other, fighting it out between 3rd and 5th. So either way, it's a big battle there. Well, of course, if it's top 5, then I suppose it's a lot more safer being all 3 teams be able to make it. But just have to do our very best, finish as high as we can, will be ideal. West Ham, Watford, Bournemouth, Astonvilla trying to survive the other season. Potential Europa League contenders, Wolves, Sheffield United, Arsenal, Tottenham and Burnley in the midst. And Norwich, the one result from being confirmed to be done, but they're out of it. Alright, so now we go through the matches that's coming up. Starting off tonight, my time. Give the all-time head-to-head records, the recent matchup records, give the odds for the games, and my scoreline predictions. So first up, we have Watford against Newcastle. We have 16 wins for Newcastle, 15 for Watford, and 15 draws. Watford 6 wins and 2 draws in the past 9 games. Odds for this match: Norwich at $3.60, $3.60 for the draw, and $1.91 for West Ham. This game here, Watford against Newcastle was mentioning. Yeah, so with that one, the one-way one. So yeah, Newcastle 16 wins, Watford 15 draws. Watford 6 wins, 2 draws past 9 games. Watford are the favourites at $1.72. $3.50 for the draw, $4.50 for Newcastle. Gonna go for Watford to get a vital 3 points for them. Gonna go for a 2-1 victory for Watford. Next match had the other way around. So it's Norwich against West Ham. 22 wins for Norwich, 29 for West Ham, 22 draws. West Ham 5 wins and 6 draws in the past 12 games. That's $3.60 for Norwich, $3.60 for the draw, $1.91 for West Ham. Also going to give another big 3 points to West Ham in this match, and that would mean Norwich would be confirmed to be relegated. 1-0 win for West Ham for me. Next game we have the Liverpool against Burnley. 56 wins for Liverpool, 37 for Burnley, 28 draws. Liverpool 5 wins in the draw in the past 6. $1.22 at home, $6 for the draw, $12 for Burnley. Liverpool at home, perfect record the other season. So to see that coming to an end. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool win. Next match, huge match, we have Sheffield United against my team Chelsea. So 38 wins for Chelsea, 27 for Sheffield, and 16 draws. Chelsea 3 wins and a draw in the past 4 games. It's $5.50 for Sheffield, $3.60 for the draw, $1.57 for Chelsea. Not the easiest of matches, considering how impressive Sheffield has turned out to be the other season. But of course, got to support my team. We got to win the game. And going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win here. Next match, Brighton against Manchester City. 14 for Manchester City, 5 for Brighton, 4 draws. Manchester City 6 wins in a row. It's $9.50 for Brighton, $5.50 for the draw, $1.25 for Manchester City. Both of these teams aren't really fighting for too much. Brighton are going to be safe. Manchester City are going to come second. So 3-1 victory for Manchester City for me here. Next game, Wolves against Everton. 45 for Wolves, 61 for Everton. 27 draws. Wolves 1 win and 5 draws in the past 9. Sorry. Wolves $1.91, $3.10 for the draw, $3.75 for Everton. Gonna go for a 2-0 win for Wolves. Aston Villa against Crystal Palace. 18 for Aston Villa, 12 for Palace, 14 draws. Past 5 games, 2 wins each and a draw. Odds for this game, $2.20 for Aston Villa, $3.20 for the draw, $3.20 for the Palace. 1-1 draw is my pick. We have Tottenham against Arsenal. Big game here. 64 wins for Tottenham, 82 for Arsenal, 53 draws. Past 6, 2 wins each and 2 draws. 250 for Tottenham, 325 for the draw, 260 for Arsenal. Can't separate these two London sides, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this game here. Next match, Bournemouth against Leicester. 8 wins for Leicester, 5 for Bournemouth and 5 draws. Leicester 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 6 games. It is 450 for Bournemouth, 360 for the draw, $1.62 for Leicester. Going to edge it for Leicester here. Going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. And last up, Manchester United against Southampton. 65 wins for Manchester, 28 for Southampton and 33 draws. Past 8, 4 wins and 4 draws for Manchester United. Big favourites at $1.22, $5.50 for the draw, $10 for Southampton. It's also going to be part of my Arena Club series for both sides with Manchester United and Southampton. So if either of those teams actually manages to win, that would mean there's only going to be 3 club series instead of 4. Start off with 5, so gradually cutting a few off, as it will be the same team, the same route process. So that should be pretty interesting stuff, assuming it's not a draw where both streets manages to divert from each other. I'm going to go for Manchester United. They're the team that keeps on winning, keeps being on form. Bruno Fernandes giving them quite a big spark. Of course, love Southampton to get a result. It will help my Chelsea team just to have a bit more of breathing space, because we're suffocating at the moment in 3rd place. Going to go for a 3-1 Manchester United win though. And that concludes my thoughts, predictions for this lot of matches. Week 35, feel free to put your own thoughts, predictions down below. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe.